Rise and shine, everyone. It's 7:30 on your Tuesday morning, September 24th. And we are so happy to have you joining us. So this is a very special day for me, and I am working on a project. I know I've talked about this to you. I'm working on Beehive the 60s musical, and we are opening this Friday night, September 27th, at the Theatre of Gadsden. And we want to invite all of you to join in on the fun and let us take you to the 60s. And so, in order to do a musical, you have to have musical directors and a band. We do live music there at the Theatre of Gadsden for 60s musical Beehive. And joining me this morning, we have Greg and Denise La Follette. And so, welcome, the musical directors. I've had the pleasure of working with these award-winning musical directors before in Always Patsy Cline, and it was a wonderful experience, and this has been as well. So thank you for joining us this morning, and thank you for all that you do for this musical. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So let's talk a little bit about your journey getting to this point of conducting an entire musical and band and making sure that all of the moving parts of harmonies are working together. So your journey of becoming musical directors, let's start there.
He made me do it.
He made you do it? Well, thank you. Thank you, Greg.
I just kind of followed along with him, but yeah, no, he's kind of the musical genius. I'm more the technical side.
Well, you do great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So he made you do it. So
Yeah.
Greg, you are a pianist and a beautiful vocalist. Can I say, I have to say beautiful because he has a beautiful voice. I mean, that tenor, and it's just beautiful voice. So if you ever have a chance to hear Greg sing, please do, and you may have it in Fiddler on the Roof. And so you decided to start directing music, and you said, Denise, I need your help, or how does this happen?
Well, long ago, several years ago, we actually fell into doing it. We were asked to sing in a pit chorus, and we thought, well, that would be fun. We don't have to be on stage. We can be down in the pit and sing and read the music and et cetera, et cetera. And then our music director had a health issue and had to step away, be in the hospital and so forth. And he said, can you guys fill in and do music direction? So we took it on, and we did that.
And we haven't stopped.
Well, no, because when you're good at something, people ask you. You both are wonderful vocalists, and again, it's been amazing to work with you in this past project that we got to work on together, and then on Beehive as well, because you have 6 females, you have 6 voices, you have a lot of harmony, and making sure we all sound where we need to be. I mean, that's, you have to have some experience in that, and so jumping right in.
Well, the fun part about that is that we have 6 amazing females, so the work hasn't been as difficult as one might think. But yeah, it's been fun getting them, their harmonies together. Some of them have sung together before, but most of them haven't. So the way they meld together now is pretty impressive, so it's fun.
I think so. It's fun. And one of the things that you said when we first started this journey is we do have 6 females, 6 vocalists. We're also all used to pretty much being lead vocalists. And so to work on those harmonies, I know harmonies have never been a strong point with me. You have taught me a lot in that. So thank you. Thank you.
That's always the fun part, is like most people, when you sing in the shower, when you sing in the car, you usually sing the lead part. So whenever you kind of jump into a musical like that, all of a sudden you're like, I have to sing what?
Wait, what's the middle? What's the high? What's the low?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's like, you're going to sing this. What is that?
Wait, what is that
And
part?
there's a lot of shooby dooby dooby and doo-wop rather than vocals.
Right.
Yeah.
And ahs and oohs. Which ones do you ah and which word do you ooh?
So we have to remember, is this an ah or an ooh or an o?
Oh, and then you also have the O's.
Yeah.
Ah, oohs, O's. And the shooby dooby 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 doo wop up. 60s music is so much fun.
It is.
This has been fun because, all musicals, I love them. This one in particular is one of those that our audience will definitely connect to the music. And 60s music, when you start listening to it, you realize realize the effect that music had on all music.
Everything.
All things that you hear today are things that were in the 60s. I was humming along a song from the show, of course, as we all do, leading up to it. These songs get stuck in your head, and thank goodness they're great songs because
Yes.
But I was humming one, and someone overheard, and they were like, "Oh, is that I think a Robin Thicke song?" Like I think is what they thought it was, and I was like, "Well, no, this is the 60s, but it does have that same." So you just see how those songs kind of transcend into what we hear today.
Oh, it's amazing because my husband is a Billy Joel fanatic.
Oh, yeah.
As am I. So the Billy Joel channel, listening to him talk about it and the influence that they had on his music is pretty amazing. Like he even styled some of his vocals after them.
Yeah.
So it's been fun listening to that and then hearing y'all sing and realize, wow, he's right.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so cool, that connection.
Yeah.
So along with this, of course, there's lots of different ways to do theater, and some theaters, or some shows, I'm not going to say theaters, because some shows lend more to using tracks, and some lend more to using a live band. And Beehive, a live band, just gives it so much oomph, and we have one. We have an incredible live band. Let's talk about that.
Oh, well, my husband here plays piano, so I know that's amazing. We actually have 2 horn players. We have a trumpet player who happens to be the husband of one of the cast members. We have a saxophone player, we have a bass player, a guitar player, and a drummer. So we have 6 girls and 6 guys.
Okay.
And we get to be on stage too.
Yes, you're
We're not-
part of the show.
We're not
I
hidden in
don't.
an orchestra pit or anything.
Well, she's on the she's not
I'm
on the
backstage.
stage, but she's definitely helping keep us all in
Yes.
track and doing this stuff that I don't know, but somehow you're able to do and lead us. That's an art in itself.
It really is. It really is. And I'm still learning.
Yeah.
So,
How did you start that process?
oh gosh, I was a tiny wee child, and I was a band geek. And I loved the drum majors, and so I used to imitate the ones from Southerners, and eventually just wound up. I'm actually even back in school and taking a conducting class.
Oh,
so.
nice. At JSU. That's wonderful.
am.
We love
I am.
JSU,
Yeah.
of course.
So it's just something I've always loved doing. It's weird. It's kind of weird. It's not, nothing just led me to it. It's just,
What you love.
I think it's just in me,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it seems that way because you do a really great job at it. Yes, so thank you. Because again, like those tempos, like that's one of the main things. Is like setting that tempo, making sure that everyone knows where to
Stop and
go.
start.
Stop and start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though like some of us, like myself in particular, I've never followed along with that, but somehow I'm able to when I'm when you're doing that. I watch you a lot, especially in rehearsals, of course. Like, okay, wait, where do we start? Because there are some of those times like with those ahs, like we're here and we want to hold it out longer, but nope, you're stop it.
Yeah.
And so you're able to like help us there. And so the rehearsals have been very beneficial.
Good.
And I think we are sounding very good.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Even just listening to y'all warming up this morning, it's like, oh my God, they sound really good.
We do, and we are going to have a little special
Yes.
treat for you, so make sure you stay tuned for the whole show, because we do have the majority of the cast. We had one cast member that wasn't able to make it, but we do have the majority of the cast of Beehive here with us this morning, and so that's going to be really fun. We'll see if we can sing at 7 a.m. in the morning. We might sing a song for you if you stay tuned. So this project, is there others on the horizon, or are we just going to concentrate on Beehive and then see where it goes from there?
Beehive is the biggest one we have right now. In the spring, for Theatre of Gadsden, we'll be doing Looking for a City.
Oh, yeah,
which
that's
will be
great.
amazing. It's kind of like a Gaither homecoming. It's a celebration of Southern gospel music. So it is one where anybody can join in. They're just singing. There's no dancing. There's no lines. You just have to sing the songs.
Unlike this song, because we have a lot of dancing. How challenging has that been to with the cast? Like, I've kind of seen it, but I'm going to ask you from an outsider perspective. With the cast, because when we're going over music, of course, or when your cast is going over music, that's one thing. But then you add the element of choreography. Yeah.
Try getting on a treadmill and doing your newscast and see how that works. That's basically the same thing.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's basically the same thing because y'all are running and bending and turning and trying to remember all that while you try to remember vocals and trying to look cute while doing it. So it's an art.
That's
Having
multitasking.
Having enough breath left to sing while dancing is challenging.
Oh yeah.
It is.
And not end the song going.
Right, because that's not cute.
No.
I couldn't do it.
No, you could, and somehow you just do, right? And the choreography, it's beautiful choreography. It's great, but it's intense.
It's fun,
yeah. I mean, it's a fun musical. You have the 60s songs. You have to have that vibrant, dance moves to go with it.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing working on this show?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Just the songs in general, because they're so much fun, and unlike other musicals or shows, there are some messages in everything, but for the most part, it's just sit and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the music.
Yeah.
This particular show, some people refer to it as a jukebox show. It's basically if you had put a quarter in it, well back then it would have been a nickel, I guess, in a jukebox and just listed all your favorite songs and just let them play and let them play. There's, like she said, there's a little bit of dialogue every once in a while, but a lot of times it's one song ends, the next song kicks off. One song ends, and it's just music, 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 and it's the center of the show.
Yeah, so this would be a great first musical for someone to attend. I've actually had, I was having a conversation, invited a lady to the show the other day, and she said, I've never been to a musical. And I was like, wow.
How do you not go to a musical?
How do you not? So I'm hopeful that this is going to be her first musical, and you know who I'm talking about, so make sure that you're going to be at that show.
Get your ticket.
Get your tickets. There is that. Get your tickets, because tickets are on sale. They have been on sale, and they are selling out. We do have 6 performances, so it's going to be 2 weekends, Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday matinee, so that's going to be mirrored on both weekends. So why should this be somebody's first musical if they were going to?
This one, I can kind of equate this to my father-in-law, his stepdad. He's not a big musical person, but he came to see Mamma Mia when we did that at a different theater and loved it. This is the same type of thing. It's music it's stuff you can sing along to. You're not having to try to figure out what's going on stage. Again, there's some dialogue, and there are stories there because, of course, it's the 60s and there's a lot that happened in the 60s. But it's not one of those things where you have to go, I wonder what that means, or wonder what happened a minute ago. Yeah, you're like, what did she just do?
Or what's going to happen next?
Right.
There's no plot.
Yeah.
We talk about there's a lot of upheaval and things going on socially and historically in the 60s, but this music kind of transcended all the civil rights demonstrations and the Vietnam War and everything else that was negative in the country, and it's happy music for the most part.
It is.
And it kind of kept us going from a musical standpoint.
I think so. I think that's where all that good music came, from in the 60s, was all of, the hard times and the good times and combined, and a way to get through with me personally, even in my, my personal life, when there's something hard, music gets me through those things. And music really was a beautiful thing that came out of that era of the 60s.
And for all the ladies, that was a time when they started showing more of their strength.
Yeah.
A lot of girl groups, obviously, because that's why we have 6 women.
Yes.
That's when women started saying, if I saw something I want, I went and got it.
That's right.
Yeah. So.
Well, on that, we are going to say thank you so much. Stick around, of course, because Greg and Denise are going to be able to show off off the cast and all of the hard work that we have all done together. Because it has, and it takes a team, and we have been a great team. We have great leaders, and so we appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so make sure that you stay tuned. We are going to be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop, serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine at 7:47 on your Tuesday morning, September 24th, and we are talking about Beehive. It's a 60s musical that is opening this weekend at the Theatre of Gadsden. You can find your tickets at theatreofgadsden.org or visit our Facebook page at Theatre of Gadsden, and you can find it there, and you can find more information about the show, and that's what we're talking about this morning. So we just visited with the musical directors, Greg and Denise, and now we have the director and choreographer, Dr. Cheryl Sington, with us, and our dance captain, Brantley Morris. So welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for being here. So Dr. Sington, this is your first show to direct at the Theatre of Gadsden, but definitely not your first show to choreograph or to act in, because we were in a show together not too long ago, Steel Magnolias, where she played the wonderful Weezer, and it was so fun. I love working with you, and I was wondering how that was going to go into being directed by you, and it's been wonderful. I've been directed by you in choreography, but so what made you decide that Beehive, the 60s musical, was the one that you wanted to dive into?
Well, I think because it was more choreography than directing with in terms of dialogue and so forth, I thought it would just be fun. And I had been around now for a couple of years back in Gadsden, and so I thought it would be really fun to take this show and put my choreography into it along with the directing. And I had a wonderful opportunity to work with Brantley here. She took over the dance captain, so that was really an added bonus, and I was very excited to have that opportunity. And I just had a chance to work with great women, a very talented cast, and I just had a great team all the way way around with my crew and everything. So I was really, really blessed and honored to do it.
Oh, good. I love that. And you do have a great cast, I have to say so. These ladies that you've cast, just beautiful voices, beautiful people, and it's been a wonderful experience for me to be part of it. So,
oh, thank you.
What did you think when you heard some of these voices for the first time in auditions?
I just thought I was very honored to hear these voices first and foremost, and I knew that the singing part of it would be taken care of right off the beat. And we had Denise and Greg, who I knew would lead them home. So I knew that that part was taken care of, and I knew that the dance part would be fun and challenging in terms of everything. But again, I had Brantley, and so I was going to be fine in that realm, and then the directing part was going to be my part, and that would bring us all together, and we would put together a great show. So.
And it has. So one of the things, you have six females. We all have, of course, a lot going on in our lives, and so the choice to have a dance captain to me has been very beneficial, and I know to all of us. So Brantley, when Dr. Sington asked you to be the dance captain, what did you think?
I was just very excited to work with her because I did help with Steel Magnolia, so I worked with her before. And so I was just excited to dance with her.
Yeah, it was a huge help. And I don't know that people realize how important having that, the stage managers and the supporting roles, because the backstage, the directors and the stage managers and the dance captain, that is a huge part of the show. We couldn't do what we do without that help. And so thank you. You have done a great job. Brantley is a great dancer, and she's learned all the choreography so quickly, and anytime we're like, wait, what? Wait, where do we go? She's right there. She's got our back, and we appreciate you so much.
We do, and I trust her, which is a very hard thing for me to do as a director, and I just say, Brantley, this, and she's right there on it, so I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah, no matter what it is. Now, did y'all get together previously and go over the dances, or did she just learn them that much faster than, I know, me in particular?
She learned them right there on the spot when I would choreograph them, and she just has this memory that is beyond belief. I mean, she remembers them sometimes more than I do, and so she learned them along with you guys, and then I could depend on her to work with you as we went along.
Wow. Do you have a favorite song, a favorite dance?
I like the more upbeat dances, so like the Beehive dance is
yeah, that's a hard one. But it is fun. I agree. Those upbeat dances. And Dr. Sington has not taken it easy on us with choreography, but also you have. So you've given us a lot of movement that looks really good, and a lot of moves, but it hasn't been, because we are singing. And so how, in planning your choreography, how does that play into? Like, you're thinking, okay, they're having to sing these songs and dance. So what is that thought process?
That thought process is really important because we want to make sure that they can do the moves and do them completely and not look tired, and make sure that they can also breathe with the music and complete the singing. I mean, sometimes it's oohs and ahs, but they've got to be able to push that air out of their diaphragm, and remember the steps at the same time. So it's very important to look at what's going on in the whole show and make them be able to create all of that and still sound good and look good. So you have to take that into consideration the whole time of the show.
You do, and thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Because you do have to be able to breathe when you're singing. It's a pretty important part, because not only do you want us to look good, you really need us to sound our best.
Yes.
Because truly people are there to see all the excitement, but really to hear those voices, and those songs really deserve that vocal effect.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and it's getting there.
It is.
So we open Friday. What would you like to tell our viewers?
Please come and see these ladies. They sound great. They look great. It's a wonderful tribute to the 60s. And I just encourage you all to come out and have a night of fun, a day of fun. They've worked so hard, and I'm just proud to bring this to you. Anniston, Oxford, all of the counties around us, please come and see the show. I know it's a Georgia-Alabama football weekend, but you can work around that and come see the show.
Yeah, there's plenty of chances. Of course, you have Friday night at 7 p.m., Saturday at 7 p.m. So those are going to be your not necessarily your football crowd, but that's okay. There are people who, believe it or not, don't watch football. And so if you are looking for something to do, let us entertain you. And of course, Sunday matinee, what a great thing. Well, I mean, you're looking at a great date night, guys. If you need some bonus points, bring your wife out. Or ladies, girls night out, you know, super fun. So get your tickets now. So we do have a special treat for you coming up next. Cheryl's got her cast of Beehive here, -1. We're missing one of our Beehive ladies, and so that's okay. We're not going to show off our moves this morning, but we're going to give you a little sneak peek into what Beehive is. So with that, Brantley, Dr. Sington, thank you both so much, and you stay tuned because you don't want to miss what's next. We'll be right back. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on TV 24.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chappell, on Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
Portraying the role of Jasmine.
My name is Mary Stell, and I am Laura.
My name is Luciana Jeffers, and I play Gina.
Hi, I am Nakia Palmer, and I'm Allison.
And I'm Courtney Linam, and I am playing Patty. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we want to sing you some more songs. So stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24.
Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Rise and shine and welcome back. We are the cast of Beehive the 60s musical.
Change, change, change.
What do you think, ladies? Let's do one more. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
He went away and you hung around and bothered me every night. And when I wouldn't go out with you, you said things that wasn't very nice. My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. See him coming, better cut out on the double. Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. You've been spreading lies, I was untrue. Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. Look out now because he's coming after you. Hey, la, my boyfriend's. Hey, no
entertain you, ladies. This has been an incredible experience. We want you all to come out and see Beehive. We want to give you all of the moves. We've been working so hard. So with that, I don't know. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back, and we're going to visit a little bit more with the cast of Beehive, so stay tuned.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel, but professional care. Come see us today.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Looking for unbeatable deals? Look no further than Shop 24, your go-to spot for incredible discounts and savings. From local dining and entertainment to grocery stores and everything you need, we've got deals you won't find anywhere else. But hurry, these hot deals are limited and going fast. Grab your phone and call now. Don't let these savings slip away. Join me, Kip Chappell, with Shop 24 every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Tune in to save big with Shop 24.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upper Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
All right, rise and shine, and welcome back. We are so happy to have you joining us on this Tuesday morning. I have with me the ladies of Beehive the 60s musical. We are opening this Friday night at the Theatre of Gadsden, so make sure that you get your tickets now. As you see there, September 27th through October 6th, so you have 6 chances to see this 60s musical. It is full of so many songs, 2 of which you just heard, or 3 of which we just did. Did we just do 3 songs or 2? I can't keep. We just did 3 songs. My goodness. We don't want to give it all away. We want to make sure that you come see us. And just think, if we sound this good at 7 o'clock in the morning, imagine how good we're going to sound when we're all nice and warmed up. So when you're working on a musical, you know, and you have a cast, you know, we all have become really close, and some of you I've gotten to work with before, and some of you I've always wanted to work with, and some I'm just now meeting. So I am really enjoying this experience. And Nakia, you are the newbie of the group. This is your first show, and what's been your experience so far?
I would say that coming into Beehive, first of all, I was very honored to have been cast. Dr. Singleton and I work together. She's my boss at Gadsden State Community College. Yeah. And so I felt very honored to have been cast. I felt like she saw something in me that I may not have seen in myself. The first time that I was ever on stage, and the last time that I was ever on stage was actually at Jacksonville during undergrad year.
Oh, okay.
This is a first for me in terms of musical, not a first for me in terms of play and dialogue. So the music part is what has been the most challenging, but I've actually enjoyed it because I've never seen myself as a singer. So I'm very thrilled to be.
Well, we see you as a singer because you got it. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. So so you have, good. That makes me feel a little better because I thought, wow, coming in the first time, my goodness. But you have been on stages before, just not in the form of a musical and not on our Theatre of Gadsden stage. So welcome. We love having you as part of the Theatre of Gadsden family and as part of our Beehive family. So
I've enjoyed it.
She can sing, y'all, all of you. I mean, we really do have a great talented cast. Lucy, tell us about this experience so far. How has this been? Because you are no stranger to the stage yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a stranger to the stage. For me, we did Beehive in 2020, so for me to come back and actually do the show and get a chance to do the whole show, me and Mary, it's exciting for me. I love all the songs in the show and bringing the audience back in time to those days.
Yeah. What's your favorite song that you get to sing in the show?
My favorite songs are the Tina Turners.
Oh,
but you guys won't find that out unless you come see the show.
There you go. And she's got the moves and she's got the look. Oh, it's so much fun. And you got to do it in 2020. There was a larger cast, so you did a much larger cast. So how has it been doing this show with a smaller cast with just 6 females?
It's very intimate and good. Because we're able to be a little bit closer to each other and get to know each other and feel the chemistry more when it's a smaller cast.
And we really do have that great chemistry. I feel that. And someone that I've gotten to have chemistry with on stage, Miss Mary's still here, so I'm so glad that you were doing this show too. What's it been like?
It's been great. I love theater. Me and her, we both did this one back in 2020. This one is I just like the difference in the whole artistry of it. You know, it's the same show, but it's a different show. You know, and just to see this vision and this come to the stage is just a different experience. But the cast, they're all amazing. It's my first time working with Haley. I've known Nakia forever. I've known you forever. I've known her for a long time. But Cheryl, it's my first time working with her, and that's been a pleasure. Brant Lee, Denise, and Greg. I've seen them around. So, but it's just been great. I mean, theater in general, I just think that we should just bring more awareness to it because a lot of people don't know anything about it. And I remember my first experience in theater, I was just kind of thrown in there. But I would have never even thought about it. Somebody called and asked, and I'm like, well, they told me that Patti LaBelle sung that song on Broadway. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll sing it. So, and that was my first foray into theater, and here I am now.
How many shows have you done? Can you count?
About 8.
Okay.
I think this is my 8th show.
Okay.
Theatre of Gadsden, yeah.
Wow. But definitely, you also have your bands, and both of you are actively playing music and always playing shows and stuff. If you have a chance to check them outside of this, please do. And again, I love having this experience. I love being on stage with all of these ladies. And my very first show, speaking of first shows, was Johnny Cash Ring of Fire, and Haley was in that show, so I've got to work with her on the first show and then now on this one, and it's been a joy. So tell us about your experience so far with Beehive.
I love being part of small cast shows. I think you really do get that connection with the cast, and I think that it really gives the chance for everybody to get to know each other, and you're not just a number because you're an extra over here or you're only in this scene. We're pretty much all in almost all of the scenes. And pretty much.
Well, if we're not on stage, we're definitely still singing, so you'll hear our voices through the whole time.
You can't see us, we're still singing.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's just fun to work with the different costumes of the time period, work with the different hair of the time period. And it's just been a really good experience. I've actually been on the board for the Theatre of Gadsden for the past 10 years. And so usually you'll find me behind the box office window selling you your tickets. And so it's been a little bit since I've been in a show, but to come back to a small cast where I think everybody's so close and gets along so well is really a good welcome back to the stage after taking a little bit of a break. But if I can make a shameless plug to get your tickets,
Please.
theaterofgadsden.org, and that's THEATRE of Gadsden.org. But if for some reason anything's going weird and you need a little bit of help with the tickets, there's also a phone number on our website, and we'll be happy. We've got plenty of board members and volunteers. We're an all-volunteer organization because we are a nonprofit at Theatre of Gadsden, and so we have plenty of people who will be willing to step up and help you. And if you're like Nakia and you've been thinking about maybe doing a show, or you like what you see when you come see Beehive, we're always looking for new people at Theatre of Gadsden, where you can find a welcoming atmosphere, where you can enjoy being part of a group, whether it's a musical or a play. Theaters are a really way to get involved in your community and to meet a lot of people, especially if you're new to the area or you just want to try something new.
That's right. And I do have to say thanks to Haley, because not only is she part of the cast, but she's also been working in the promotional side of things, making sure that everyone is aware that the show is happening. Because we do need support. Like Mary said, the awareness factor, bringing people out. We need people to come and support us, and you will have such a takeaway when you leave. I know in my experience I've had in starting theater, I've had people who have come to see me like in my band shows, and I say, come see this theater show. And they're like, oh. And now they're at every show. They're like, well, I didn't know it was going to be that fun. It is. It's awesome.
People who see you on the street or at the grocery store, and they're like, weren't you in that theater show?
Like, yes. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you get recognized.
Wait a minute. You look like that lady. 1940 radio show, right? I'm like, oh yeah, because that was my first show with Theatre.
What is it? Okay, no, that was a great show. Wow. Yeah, and there's so many ways to get involved, not just like on stage. So if you aren't a singer, or if acting is not, we need support in so many ways. Stage hands, props, painting, just coming to help. Like got a sound, sound technician, set design. Goodness.
And sometimes there's even roles that aren't necessarily involved with a specific production, but or maybe they are, but people who usher, people who greet people at the door, people who hand the programs and say, hey, thank you so much for coming. And also, publicity and sharing things that you see on Facebook. When you see there's a show coming up, maybe tell your friends that, hey,
there's a show.
I saw this thing, that's going to be here. We should go and grab a couple of friends.
Yeah, there's different ways for people to get involved if they want to get involved. Say you're not really an actor, or you're not really a singer, but you want to be involved with the theater. You still have all those other background things that you can do. Ushering,
sponsorships.
Even going and putting out posters.
Exactly.
Come by, get posters, and put it out there. I hear a lot of times when people, I'll say, oh, I did this show, and they're like, I didn't know.
Right.
So so share this information. Tell your friends, tell people, and come out and support live theater, because that's what's going to keep it alive. That's what's going to be able to keep us. I mean, we volunteer our time to do this because of the love of theater, and it's a lot of time. I mean, how many hours do we invest? I mean, countless numbers of hours. I mean, just this week in particular, we're going to be there. We were there last night till really late, and we're going to be there again tonight till really late. And that's going to be the same.
It's so.
It is.
Just when that light comes on that stage, and you're like, go, and it's just like.
Yeah, it's the love of being able to tell a story.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in the director's view, in our view, it is a passion to tell the story and bring you into that story, which is our job, is to bring you into that story. So you come on out here and go back in time with us.
And you can dress up too, do the 60s.
I know, right? Oh, yeah.
Dress up.
Dress up, yeah.
Put on your beehive wig.
Yeah. Go ahead, dust it off from the attic.
Do it. We would love that. How fun would that be? And dance with us.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing saying that you have to stay in your seats. If the music moves you,
get up and dance.
Get up and dance.
And I'm going to try my best to make sure you get up and do a little something.
We learned some moves. We've learned some 60s moves, right?
Just a little bit.
I know, we just kind of subtly moved this morning, you know, because we don't want to give it all away, of course.
Because we want you to come and enjoy it.
So let us know. I also have 2 tickets available, so we're going to put that out on Facebook. So for anybody who shares, likes, and comments on this episode of Rise and Shine, you will be entered to win a set of tickets for your date of choice. Yes, so let us treat you for sharing that, because it's so important. Let's keep that love of live music. I know Dr. Singleton said earlier we are battling, of course, football, and you know, but there's plenty of times you can still watch football and see the show. Or you know, I mean, hey, you can always rewatch a football game, right? But there's also but there's, yeah, there you go. You can record it, but you can't record a live show, and there's nothing like that feel of a live
show.
There's not.
Yes.
That's why we do it. I mean, that's why we love it. And so let's talk about dance moves. What's a dance move that you've learned that you weren't aware of?
Okay, so really and truly at night when everybody in my house is asleep, I YouTube 60s dances. So I've been watching a lot of videos. And one of the dance moves that I learned, I don't remember the name of it, but it goes like this. Mash up.
Please.
It's funny, okay?
Uh-oh.
It goes like this. They really dance like this.
Shake your tail feather? Yeah,
Is that the tail feather? Is that where Shake Your Tail Feather came from?
Something like that.
Shaking her tail feather.
I know, right?
I love it, Nikki. Thank you. That's wonderful. And it has, you know, when I was talking to Greg and Denise earlier, we were talking about how 60s music really, like, you know, led the pathway to all of these music, or the music that is today. Like the influence that 60s music had on music today.
Classics. Like even now when I perform, you know, now I'm still doing everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm still doing Tina because they're just classic songs that everybody loves. They're very recognizable, and it just never gets old. Who doesn't love Tina Turner?
Can we mention too that we have a live band behind?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. They are phenomenal, and that gives it that
Yeah.
You know, because when we're rehearsing, we're singing with tracks, and I mean, sometimes that is the case. But in a show like this, having that band helping drive us, and that excitement, and that drum beat that gets into your soul, it feels so good. You can't help but move your body with it.
The band actually makes you want to dance.
Yeah, if you can't dance to this band.
Actually feel like you're at a live concert the entire time. That's how it feels.
Yeah. So let us entertain you. Well, hey, ladies, we're going to take a quick break, but what do you say maybe we give them a little preview of another song when we get back? We'll think about it. Only if you stay tuned. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. We'll be right back.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery in Oxford is the area's leading auto body shop serving Anniston, Oxford, Talladega, and surrounding areas since 1996. They specialize in auto body repair and refinishing, paint correction, paintless dent repair, towing, and so much more. For all of your auto body needs, contact Hughes Paint and Body Works Towing and Recovery at 256-835-1170. Also online at HughesPaintandBody.com.
I'm Alan Parnell, the Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in this morning. We've gotten to meet with the musical directors, the director, our dance captain, of course, the cast. We do have to give a shout out to Casey. She's our Wanda. She wasn't able to make it this morning. We miss you. We love you. We can't wait to be on the stage with you tonight. We'll see you tonight. Sometimes work gets in the way. It is an early morning, but thank you all so much for being here. Let's talk a little bit more about the experience of theater, because I really want to make sure everybody knows that there is a chance for you to be involved in theater. If you're thinking, oh, I might want to, there's no time to start like right now. Let's talk about auditions. Nakia, audition process. What was that like?
Well, they were very welcoming. I will say that. They were very welcoming and allowed me to understand that it was a safe space on stage for me to be myself. Yeah. Because my voice naturally is very deep. My singing voice is deep. Beautiful. And because of that, I wouldn't sing. I would shy away from singing. My twin sister told me I sounded like Barry White when I was little. But anyway, I've come a long way.
How's it working with Greg and Denise and that experience of like working with harmonies and parts?
They are phenomenal. I believe that they have helped me to warm up and embrace my actual authentic voice. And I love that because they allowed me to realize and recognize that it is okay to sing as loud as you need to evoke the emotion out of the song.
You had a moment, there was a song that you sing absolutely beautiful, and you were a little intimidated by it at first because it was out of probably your comfort zone of songs that you would sing. And I will never forget how beautiful that experience was when you finally just opened yourself up and and sang, and we were all in tears. We were all so happy for you, and I can't wait for the audience to hear you sing this. All of the songs, but this one in particular, I have chills thinking about it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. And it's been amazing, of course, to have such a supportive group. We've all been very supportive. I know there's a song that's been challenging to me, and my friends have helped me through it and say, hey, what if we do this, or I'll have your back here. And so with the help from the directors and the cast, because of course we have them, but then the behind the scenes, hey, what do you think about this, or sounding like that, or hey, what if I do this? And so we've all worked together so well, and it's been amazing. Someone asked me, an all-girl cast. I love an all-female cast. No offense, guys, but it's great. I mean, it's easy. We all have each other's back. We're all there to work towards the common goal of giving you the best show that you can possibly have. So with that, Mary, what do you think? Is there anything we want to tell everybody?
I think you're just going to be blown away by the level of talent. That's what I was really shocked about in theater in general. I didn't know all these singers were out roaming around in the community. The level of talent that's in community theater is just amazing. And to see people get on stage and step outside of themselves to become somebody else
when you put
for that
wig
moment.
On.
When you
you step on that stage, period.
I become Stella. you know? That's my alter ego. But when Stella's on stage, it's like it's a release, you know? But it's just the level of talent in this cast is just amazing. And I think you will all be very, very pleased and will enjoy the show. So come on out.
Please do. You can find those, like Haley said, at theaterofgadsden.org. Again, we open this Friday night, September 27th. So let us take you back to the 60s and have some fun with us. So on that, we're going to wish you a great rest of your day, and we'll see you at the Theatre of Gadsden. Thanks for tuning in. My boyfriend's back. Hey, my boyfriend's back. Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. We'll see you there. Thanks again for tuning in to Rise and Shine. We'll see you at the Theatre of Gadsden this weekend and next weekend for Beehive the 60s musical. Come see us. And with that, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning on Rise and Shine. All right. Bye. Bye.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies.